First of all, this one had come to like he read the room, unlike Eddie that cannot read the room. He read the room, and was able to find.
Yes.
What boundaries?
That was complimenting her personality.
Can you are nice?
No, that's not. That's
Wait.
the problem.
Why did I do you bad?
Lady rejected.
No.
Why? Do you mind?
No.
You can't.
You don't mind that?
I will respect you more.
Some men are wicked. Let me just tell you that. Wait. Let me just tell you that. Let me tell you guys some men are wicked.
We are Christians. See, I'll still go back to Abigail. Abigail was not in
Who
the
told you that Abigail was the standard?
You looked at me
And you
from
came
head
to
to
me.
toe. Out of all the ladies in this world, that is me.
That's
That
it.
has audacity. Who can be the shoes of
Why
the
will
other
Musa not see her at the
person?
gate?
Hi guys, we're back again. Welcome to PodOnpoint. And as we normally do, my name is Femi, and with me I have.
I'm Candy.
Hi everyone, I'm Ayo.
Hi guys, I'm Eddie.
Hey, God.
Yeah,
The
so
barito for me.
so now I have a problem with you, Kehinde. Is it that you are proud? You just said I'm Kehinde. You can't even greet.
I said, did I not say I?
No, you did not.
Hi, people. I'm Candy.
Okay, so we apologize and I forgive you. So hi guys, welcome back again, and this is PodOnpoint, and we have a very exciting story for us today. And so please, drum rolls please. And like we normally do, and this story is also written by our pastor. Yeah, our pastor is a very
Shout
good writer.
out.
SPD. Yeah, so it's also a story written by our pastor, and I'll be reading it to us shortly. So Desola was deeply into Deji the moment she first saw him.
Oh, love at first sight.
Yeah. Everything about him was the semblance of what a gentleman should be. However, her religious inclination restrained her from easily walking up to him to express her feelings. But she was stealing glances at him. So she confided in her friends, who told her what to do as regards strategically positioning. Wow, they are teaching her how to become Haaland, but it's fine. I don't know what they are telling her, but it's fine. It's fine.
I don't know what that
So
means.
she soon struck gold as friendship blossomed between them. Despite making several compliments about her personality, Deji did not want committed relationship with her. Can you underline that in
Bad
your head?
Deji.
They said, I'll read it again. They said, despite making several compliments about her personality, Deji did not want committed relationship with her. And Kenny said something bad, Deji. I'll come back to that later. But let me move on with the story.
I also have a comment, but I will.
They said this was a position he made crystal clear to Desola. And Desola knew that a relationship is by choice and not by force. And she's also convinced that love is both feelings and will. Hence, she decided to outrightly determine friendship with Deji and limit interaction. She was convinced by her friends, however, that Deji does not know what he wanted. Okay, now they can think for Deji, but it's fine. So, believing boundaries have been established, Deji continued hanging out with her. To his greatest surprise or constellation, she made a formal proposal to him at a mutual friend's birthday. Wow.
This is me covering my iPhone.
Wow. She made a formal proposal to him at a mutual friend's birthday.
God of beg.
Wow.
Oh no.
God, that was.
God, I beg.
So, I'm surprised. I don't know how
Have
Deji
you
would have
finished the
felt. I'm not done actually, but I'm just trying to think.
God.
But let me finish the story. So he accepted, and there was a wild jubilation by our friends. We told you was the definite
Very
chance
considerate guy.
that filled the air. Yeah. Deji, however, declined privately.
Wait. Plot twist.
Openly accepted, but declined privately.
But I respect him
He's
for
a
that
nice
though.
guy, Sha. He's a
The-
nice guy. He pulled a Joseph
But
for now.
he didn't even wait till the
Oh,
next.
okay.
You know what? He didn't wait till the next day. He declined that same day.
He
So
tried
he
private.
declined privately
Not
the
to
proposal
embarrass her.
same day after the euphoria. Wow. What do we think? Because this story to me is just, it started from I like you to
Don't like
getting advice to now it just blossomed that wow. So a lady can actually propose. She didn't even ask him out. No, because proposal is be my husband. No, it's not be my
There's a
boyfriend.
lot to unpack in this story. Like, I don't even know where to start.
Yes, like is my own is with Deji from the beginning. How would you tell and say I stated it from the beginning that you don't want anything more? I feel like that's how you just come to me. Like it's friendship or nothing more. Like
No, I don't want to believe that's how Deji would have
Well, I don't think he has
made
said
it clear
like
to
that.
her.
No, but
I'm
which
not
one
sure.
after?
No, it's just like
Mouth
him
has
just
been
trying
open
to
for a
clear
while.
the air from the beginning. For example, it's like
For
we are trying to
you-
be friends, and it's like I'm telling you that oh, you're my friend. He's just trying to always
So we'll be
tell
friends
ourselves
who
that
are nothing more.
Friend zoning.
but it's not a bad thing, all right? Is it?
But
It's not, but how do you
was
start up a
enjoying-
friendship
he
that
was
way?
enjoying the situationship that, what's her name again?
Desola.
That
Yes.
Desola put him into, because first of all,
Exactly.
Desola had come to like he read the room, unlike Eddie that cannot read the room. He read the room, yeah, and was able to find and realize that okay, as if this girl likes me. So he's telling her that see, I'm not ready for a relationship. Do you get?
And-
but what are you still doing? Like there must be some green light that you're giving
for the
the
friends
girl
that
for the
be
girl to
convinced.
still stay there.
No, no, but you
Except
know.
she's
No,
deluded.
no.
Okay,
no,
Eddie, let's
no,
let's
no,
hear it
okay.
because.
What do you mean by there are some green lights? The guy has said he
He has
is not
said it.
interested.
And as you know, guys,
he
when
said
we
it.
There were
think,
boundaries. They said
Yes.
they-
What boundary?
What boundaries? That
didn't
was
tell us what
complimenting her
boundary.
personality.
Kenny, you are nice.
No, that's not. No. But
I didn't really say anything.
yeah, what did he now say?
No,
So
you
magic?
said that short well, but I'm not saying that. No. But I feel like you know.
But you can't
she
just
said
tell
was
somebody that you're nice and the person will propose to you like a couple of months
No,
down the
no,
line.
yeah,
Like,
no,
there
no,
must be
no, no,
something.
no.
No, there must be something that must have
Yes.
gone on.
Wait, Eddie, you know they said something because Desola liked her, and don't forget, our friends were the one advising. Wait, Kenny, wait. Do like this. Calm down. Say, Oluwakun, calm down. Say it. You don't want to
Cannot
like.
calm
they
down.
have-
I don't
it's
listen
fine. It's fine. So you know they said something. They said she confided in her friends. So they were the one who told her that Deji likes you. So I think ladies are always fond of saying that guys are clueless.
I
And they be
think
like,
so.
he does not know what he wants. Does not know what he wants. That's why. And
That's all about it.
Okay.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
Well,
I'm not done though because so they said he likes you, he does not know what he wants. So just position yourself like Alan.
baby. He
like,
doesn't know
so
what
like
he
I'm
wants.
scoring goals and in this position they became friends. And he said something. He made it. They said
True
it
workings.
crystal clear that we are friends. That he's not ready for a committed relationship with her. And I think that is simple English. It's not Greek. It's not Hebrew. There's no Greek or Hebrew word in
Even
what
use
he
Yoruba
said.
sef.
You know, when use Yoruba, it was like, oh, Desola, yeah, you are my friend, and I don't want to be in a committed relationship
okay.
with you. And I think he's fine, and he has even done well.
See, I actually feel sorry, Femi. I actually feel that lady deceived him because look, just the end, like towards the end. Auntie,
Okay.
calm down. no. Hold
Let
your
him
horses.
finish.
She said, "Okay, if you say you don't want anything committed, let us set boundaries." And they set the boundaries, and they went on as friends out of the blues.
No. I think it was her friends. She wanted
So,
to set the
see-
boundaries, so her friends now advised her against
that
it.
he does not know what he
That-
wants.
yeah,
Wait.
But she had already told the guy
Yeah, but
the boundaries.
okay,
Read
Yeah.
it now.
okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
And they
let
had agreed to the boundaries.
Yes.
Yes.
And they had started the
Is
boundaries.
it not possible that you have set boundaries with people and you found out that okay, this is more first, but that's
that
the
you
answer.
are
Wait,
your own,
wait.
Yeah, on your own.
But
You are
wait,
your own,
see, okay, the first part, right? I feel like from what she has told them, their friends that if you tell them that I like this guy, but they'll say this guy does not like you. But she must have told them things that they were like, there's no, maybe this guy does not just want to say it. Maybe because he has set boundaries, you know, that I think that this guy likes you, but because he has said he does not want to cross the line.
Kenny.
I
So
do.
Kenny,
I don't
what
know.
if it's because she has told them a lot of things that she likes this guy? Like, you know, there are some ways that people will bore you with something. You're just like,
You
well,
didn't have to get.
no,
it's
I
possible.
actually had to just read the story again because I was a bit lost as regards the boundaries. So I feel that it's one of two things. You
Okay.
communicate your boundary. Was the boundary heard or understood by the other person? Because
Was
I don't
it
understand what kind of
actually
boundary
set?
you guys set. That somebody will now still believe that despite
They
the
can
boundary, they will
propose.
still propose.
No,
Because wait, except we're trying to say that Desola is outrightly delusional.
I
Like
think so.
something's wrong with
I
her.
personally
No, man,
No,
believe
because
man,
I don't know if you
and her
set a
friends
boundary with
fall
your
down.
friend.
Yes, I feel she was very
So
because
and our friends, but
No,
they have
for
issues.
me, looking at the guy, I feel he's someone I would respect.
Yeah.
Reason is he didn't even outrightly. They said he was surprised. Like, auntie, what's going on
What's
here?
going on here? Because
And
I think
he
we've
didn't even
spoken about
embarrass
it.
her. That
He
even tells you that the
accepted.
he is a
guy.
gentleman, but
But see, me, I believe, I don't want to think she's delusional. I mean, at times, there are some decisions that we make because of influence from people. And I think
Yeah.
I'm still going to get to that question. There's a question on that, actually. But I just feel she also has come to accept that Deji does not want a committed relationship with her. But I think our friends, you know, I'm not a lady, I'm a guy. But I'm sure I have female friends that what they just want to hear from their friends is go on, go ahead. They just want to tell you that go ahead to do this.
Yes,
that,
but
you know
they
what you want to
put
do.
it at the
yes,
side.
but
You know
let's
it's
be
better than
honest.
whatever.
Let's be
Yes, but you
honest.
just need this validation from external
If
factors.
you are good, if they are good friends and they know that it's dead on arrival, they would have told her. But from like maybe okay, so we went out today and then he told me that okay, he said we planned our week, and I'm just saying, for example, like there are things that she must have told him that like, this guy does not know what he wants.
Yeah,
He
that's
wants
actually
you.
where I want us to look at.
That's
Because
it.
I don't
Because
understand.
any
Okay, so-
sensible friend, I've had people that are like, I think, and I tell they'll be like, it's not true. You are just dreaming. Calm down. You get, it happens that way. But if I believe that you must have done things that except if she now exaggerated to her friends, but like when she had
Which
to,
is a possibility.
Which is very
or
possible.
it was just being a very nice gentleman.
And that's why it
But
comes
wait,
in again, and
I-
guys being clueless, because you cannot be saying that you can't
No,
be
no,
this
no,
nice
wait,
guy.
wait.
You know what? Every
Wait,
Thursday
wait,
date
wait,
night.
wait,
So,
wait.
like,
You cannot
how
be,
do
you can't
do
be
that?
nice.
We try to go out
and
once
then you
in
now
a
say that you're not.
week.
you're
Wait,
not-
we are Christians,
It's different
right?
when you
I know.
Kenny, we
Yeah.
are Christians, right?
Yes.
And one of the fruit of the spirit is what? Gentleness
Love.
and being kind. So one thing
Yeah.
is just trying to do that. But now I want us to come back home now.
Yes.
I want us to answer these are our thoughts. We should organize it to answer some of these my questions now, because there are some questions that I feel our audience will actually learn from.
Yeah.
Now the first one is they said love is both feelings and a will.
Sure.
Right? Do we
Yeah,
agree?
I
Kenny, do you
totally
agree?
No, I totally agree.
No, because
And why you asking Kenny?
no, I think I have to hear that she agrees. And then I said,
Yes,
what do
I
you
do.
understand by the statement? I think I want to start with Eddie.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay, so I feel love is actually feelings. Obviously, we all understand love is.
Yeah.
If you don't, put your just say you don't. I will do it.
Maybe you should clarify. Like, I don't understand what you mean by love is feeling.
No, they're putting me on the spot.
No.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
said something
then-
now. Love is feeling, and you said we
So,
should agree.
yeah,
and-
so we're actually trying to put the two together because I feel like love is.
Like there's the emotional aspect of love.
Do you understand?
And then there's the
an
logical part
emotional-
of
there's
love.
an emotional expression of that. That's mainly internal.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the will is actually the action that backs it. You know, it's actually more or less proving the validation of
The love,
what is
yeah.
internal or what you can't see. So you can't have one without the other. Like, and it goes both ways, both male and female.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You cannot just I love you, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
in
no.
your heart. I love you with eyes, and you know, and it's you have to take a step. you
And
know.
again, and I feel you can't even make choice for people, because yes, you can decide to love them, but you can't make choice for them to actually love you. I think that's also where the will is also coming from. Because if I love you and the person is not actually willing to love you back, then you have to just maybe now go back and maybe have a mental assessment. Then you should be logical about it. You cannot just keep
So
loving
love is
people.
also logic.
Yes, you have to be logical about it, because if I love you and I'm not logical, I can just be acting in a way that you might even be irritated. Like, what's wrong with this lady? What's wrong with this
So
guy?
those guys to say your love has busted my head.
Like,
I'm
you
trying
guys
to-
keep busting.
I'm trying to mirror or to sort of like mirror Eddie's
Thoughts. No.
definition or description of love to what the Bible says. So in 1 Corinthians 13, we know that
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
definition of love. So when we say what is love,
Yeah.
you know, and so I'm going to read TPT because TPT is just babe. TPT is babe for me. Yeah. So love is large and incredibly patient. Love is gentle and consistently
Incredibly
kind
patient.
to all. Yes. It refuses to be jealous when blessing comes to someone else.
Okay.
Love does not brag about one's achievements nor inflate its own importance. Love does not traffic in shame or disrespect.
Yeah.
Nor selfishly seek its own honor.
Okay.
Love is not easily irritated or quick to take offense. Love joyfully celebrates honesty and finds no delight in what is wrong. Love is a safe place of shelter, for it never stops believing the best for others. Love never takes failure as defeat, for it never gives up. I think that one thing that is consistent here is an action.
Okay.
Like, it's consistently
Yeah.
saying things that
Love is.
you know, love, and it's visible. It is,
Yeah.
you know, it is still tying it up to this story
Yeah.
that you said that, or the question that you asked, that love is both will and
Feelings
feeling.
and a will.
I feel like the feeling, yes, is a byproduct, but the will is actually very like it's something that you do. It is your
Are you
action.
sure?
I'm not
Because
saying the
learn to
feeling
love-
is the
I'm
feeling
not
is
sure
not a
feeling is not
byproduct.
the- I
I
think
think
it's
it's
The
the
will
feeling
is
is even the truth. I
Yeah,
think
the
it's even
feeling
the
is the
real
real
thing.
thing.
I
Then
think it's
the
the real thing.
byproduct. How do you can't, like he said, you can't.
Is the will a
you can- how do you
byproduct?
show-
I feel
how
like
do you
I feel
show
like the
love,
will is
basically?
the expression.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, basically.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
but the
yeah.
first thing
Okay,
starts
so-
with feelings, because
Yes.
you cannot tell me you love me and I cannot see
You
it.
cannot even tell me you love me because you are logical about, okay, why do you love me? Can't you see yourself? You have PhD. It has to be I love you because of some other things that we both can see about me. It should not be something just because you are logical about
Femi, the
it.
ladies are not
Honest.
agreeing.
No, so this is what I'm trying
just
to drive
because
at.
it feels like there are a lot of small knitted, like it's not very clear.
Gray definition.
Yes, it's very gray. So we're agreeing that love is actually a feeling.
Yes.
But the important aspect of it is that you are showing the person in action.
That's what
what
it-
you
if
do.
there's no
Yeah.
Yeah,
expression,
if you're
it's
not
not
showing,
love.
how would they even know that you
That's what
you
I'm
love
saying.
them?
If there's no
Even because
expression,
now
there's no
when
love.
God
Yes.
loves us, how did he show he loves us? By sending
sending
Jesus to
subject,
come
true.
die for us.
And then
If he had not
Jesus too
sent-
loves us, died.
So if he had not sent Jesus to die for us, and he's saying he loves us, and we're still in sin, now that inflation is around this, how many of us can afford to buy a car when we
Gotta
commit
be.
sin? What kind of
You
sin?
just commit your sin in bulk.
You still finish.
Like, how much time is sin?
You
So-
see for the one that go and do one at
As the once and for
I
all.
just hope you don't die.
Okay, now,
As you
I'm not gonna buy cars
okay,
4
now,
times.
when we were discussing, we spoke about boundaries.
Yeah.
Now, my next question is, what is or are the boundaries to healthy friendship relationship? Now, the emphasis is on friendship relationship. Now, because we remember they told us that Desola and Deji, they spoke about boundaries. But I was now surprised as to why she still thought, or she has the reason to actually propose to him. So what do we think are the right boundaries that we can set for a healthy friendship relationship?
For me, sorry, before we, for me, I think one of the major bases, and I know it would be easy for you to say, oh, don't do this, don't do this. I feel from the onset, there should be honest communication
Yeah.
between the two.
Yeah.
Because obviously you can have a friend, and with time, things may
Yes.
change, you may have feelings and all of that.
Sure.
So, ground rules for me would be honest communication. Like, that is a very serious.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
even that's
Oh,
even sets the
yeah.
pace.
That's
It's
the bedrock.
true.
That's the
That sets the
foundation.
pace
Because
Because I feel like you can have a female friend. Please, don't come for me, Shao. You know we like to give disclaimers. And you can talk to the female friend around 10 p.m., 11 p.m., or whatever it is, and maybe you are just unburdening or just talking
Yeah,
about certain
depending on
things.
schedule for that
And
day.
it doesn't necessarily mean you guys are doing any hanky-panky
team.
stuff or you guys are doing any... So I think very honest communication between, like when I mean honest communication, like, I've started feeling this certain way, or are we on the same wavelength?
Yeah.
Just like-
still,
Are we
yeah.
still on the
That's-
friendship? You know?
Yes.
Yeah, are we
At
still
least-
friends?
Are we
Or
still
gone
friends?
beyond that?
Do you
Yeah.
understand?
Do we want to
Because do you want to?
change?
I think that's honest communication.
Yes.
When I mean honest communication should be the basis for any.
So I
totally-
agree.
boundary.
Yes.
Yeah,
But you
actually
know,
agree with
honest
you.
communication alone cannot be the boundary.
Yes, but
Yeah,
like,
because
you
like
have
that's
the
the
basis.
But
basis.
it helps so that
Yes.
when things like this come up,
Yes, you are
because I don't
very
know why
honest.
you will not talk to somebody that I would like you just
Yeah.
go out of the blues and
Yes,
But
propose
then,
somebody
okay,
if,
so-
wait, but
like,
if we're basing our,
wait.
if
Yeah.
we're
So
saying,
that's
saying
not
honest,
enough
and I
else.
think they actually communicated to her honestly, because
No,
it's, wait,
no. Okay.
Yeah, what we're
yeah,
saying
he
is saying-
did, but like,
no, Femi, what
between
Eddie is
both
saying now
parties-
is that as time progresses,
They should-
relationships also progress.
Yes, it's very
relationships
possible.
change.
Many-
The modalities of a
you-
relationship can change. So
Yeah.
over
Yeah,
time,
true.
if you are comfortable with the person in that regard, there should be honest communication. Like
Yeah.
you should be able to say, guy, it seems like at this point, and I think that's maturity. You know, it takes
True.
maturity to do that, because I know now and in this time and age, everybody wants to be loved. Do you understand? Because
Yeah,
there are certain
yeah.
things that you might just feel comfortable with the person and be like, do you know what, things that I was not able to do earlier in the friendship, I
can
can
do
now do it
them
now.
now, yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Where there's a certain level of comfortability that we've now experienced now that it seems like I'm able to like more like a
Express
brother
myself
sister
more. Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of relationship,
true.
and then the other person is now reading meaning into it. Do you understand? So if there was honest communication, she could have at some point said, Deji, I don't understand. Like, are we still at that place where you were at the beginning of this friendship,
Okay.
or is are
Yes.
things progressing? Because it's beginning to seem like
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly,
You know,
because
so-
sorry,
Okay, Kenny.
because what I'm saying that is even I've had friends who like were proposed to, like
Yeah.
ladies now. Many of them would say they saw it coming.
Yeah.
You get, because that's how that's how close they have gotten to.
Yeah,
Like
you
you
can
would just know,
say.
but the fact that he was even clueless is so they were not really being honest. So she was in a world of her own, and he was just like, okay, we are friends. So
Yeah.
like he said, there are many other things on right, but that's like the basis. If you are not going to be honest, I've had friendships like that I'll be like
Okay,
so
now,
that, like,
so,
okay, so and we are honest with each other and we're like, oh, okay, do we want to, okay, we don't think this is
Yeah.
where this friendship
Yeah.
is.
And if it
so
changes,
as to preserve
the
that
friendship.
friendship,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
the honest truth, this thing that happened now, even if Deji was like, maybe they sort of had issues with our office and Deji was helping her, that has ended. Like
Of
course.
that
Yeah,
friendship,
yeah,
which
yeah,
was very
true,
good,
true.
has gone. But if they were able to, if they were honest from the beginning, so even if they had said from beginning that I don't think anything can happen, and then this other is like, okay, but I think I like you, but let's just be honest. So even if she had liked him, they could not. The friendship may not even have started if they were really honest. If they sort of had stated it from the beginning that, okay, I know you want nothing, but I think that I really like you, but I'll try my best.
Okay, now,
Femi,
Adeola
sorry.
said
So out of what she has said, right? Because I just want us to stay on the topic of the boundaries, because it's easy for people to say things like, "Oh, then we shouldn't hang out.
No.
Then we shouldn't.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be seen together.
Shouldn't go to cinema
There are certain things you
together.
should not do. Don't stay in a room alone. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like-
and then
but-
your hangout too should
do you
not
understand?
be too
Exactly. So
Too much.
No,
Too
not
often.
like not necessarily too much, but then like
You can't be
it should
hanging
not
out
be
every
too
weekend and just say
questionable.
you're friends.
yeah, it shouldn't be questionable.
Yeah.
So now,
Oh.
where would you?
What's
how would-
questionable hanging
Yeah,
out?
what would you
No,
usually
that-
Okay,
like?
so hold on.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
because
my-
people
questionable
see
hanging
you-
out.
okay, sorry.
My definition of a questionable hangout is so in a situation where they've had very honest conversations and the person has said, I actually have feelings for you, right? And the guy is like, or the lady is like, I don't feel the same way. So what activities do we do that trigger these things? They actually they're actually
Yeah.
activities. Okay, so when we go to the movies, you know, it
Yeah,
makes
being
me
honest,
feel
I'm cold.
a certain
Yeah, trying to.
do you understand?
put
Like
your
there are certain
cardigan
activities that we
around me.
do that actually trigger this sense of this
But,
is
but what if boundaries also we saying, okay, since you, because I feel if you are coming to me that you like me and I'm telling you I don't like you
Yeah.
both way, I think the bigger person, and the bigger person here is the person who does not have the who is not reciprocating the feelings,
Yeah.
should be the one to even set the boundary to help the other party, because the other party that is loving you, it will be very difficult for the person to actually set the boundary, because if I love you, I want to go
Out of my way.
just to
Yeah, but
so I
they did not know.
no, that's why I'm not even talking to this. I'm just talking in general that if you are in a situation whereby someone actually likes you and you know, and I feel the right thing to do is you, who is not reciprocating, should actually be the one to set the boundary by saying, oh, yeah, I actually know that we are friends, but I don't
Yes.
appreciate you
And
calling
they
me
don't
this
give
all
you
the time.
that they will
Yeah.
enjoy the benefits,
Yes,
the collect
of
the
course.
gifts,
Even the
the
guy-
hangouts,
even
the
the guys
dinners
that
and
don't-
everything.
Yeah, so you are
don't
getting
like
the
it,
benefit
don't
and you're saying
yes.
you are just
You know,
friends.
yes,
and
and
you
you
know
not
this
become
person is
closer
doing it
than-
to you.
it's not fair.
And you know the
It's
person is
unfair,
going out of
yeah.
his way or her way
Yeah.
to actually do this for you because of their feelings. So I feel the person who is not
Exactly.
reciprocating should be the one to actually help
Exactly.
and try to
And
set
it
the
is.
boundary, because it will be easier from
Yes,
your
and-
Yeah.
perspective.
And another thing, especially because we are Christians and because we are godly people, right? We don't do
Yeah.
the things that the world people do.
Yeah.
So the highest you can get from, even if you're in a relationship, is emotional stability. You don't,
Yeah.
you get, so people, and they don't want to be in a relationship with somebody, right?
want to enjoy the
But they
benefits.
want the emotional
Benefits,
benefit.
yeah.
Like you want somebody that
True,
you can
that's
embody.
another
Like
angle.
Yes.
Yeah,
honestly,
true.
like the honest truth is, if you are being honest with each other, we can see when a friendship is becoming more.
Yeah.
And so we can still tell me that, oh, we are still being friends. But if you sit down, because
And
you
ask yourself.
can't, like when you can, like I have friends that I talk to and I tell practically almost everything, but we can still go 2-3 days and not like, and I'm
Yeah.
not
That
saying,
will be a problem.
something
Yeah.
happens and I want to tell this person, oh, yes,
So they
it's-
are smiling after you remember that person's name.
yes, it is your close friend, but I'm just saying that it's
I
like
hope you are
it's-
watching, Shao.
Yeah. I hope you will share the link with him, so he will know that you're not using him. Actually, you're just his friend.
even if I'm
Well.
not using him, he knows I'm not using him. We have
No, I'm
had-
joking. Yeah, I'm joking.
No, but what Ken is actually saying is actually very important, because you say you don't want to be in a relationship with a person, but why are you enjoying the emotional
Yeah, so
benefits?
that- you know,
Why
that's
you
what I was
enjoying the emotional
referring to
stability
too
of
when
that
I was
person?
And that's
saying-
what
Somehow,
happens
so not just
situationships,
about
but let's not go
yes, not just about the gift part that we say, oh, ladies are always like they like to collect, but what about the guy?
Yes.
Because some guys will say, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship, but you are there.
Yes.
You encourage her to call you, you encourage her to do it.
What
and
if
it's
he's there
because-
for everybody?
No,
It's
you can't
not
be there for
possible.
everybody.
It
You
is
can't be there
not
for everybody. It's not
possible.
true.
What if he
It's
does not
not
really
true.
have friends like that?
No,
and he's
it's
there
not
for
true.
most of
It's
his
not
friends.
true.
It's not
true.
there-
As long as you know that the other
You-
person, like you said, you know, as long as you know that the other person likes you,
Yeah.
do you
Yeah,
understand?
so you
It
should
almost
be the
lies
one-
on you to actually
so
like
be the one
keep
to-
that
yeah,
boundary,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you cannot
yeah, I
now come and
agree.
say, oh, I've told her that we're just friends
As
now,
in, so
but she should
it's on her.
understand.
It's
Do
on
you
her if-
understand? It's not
yes.
fair if you, because I feel like it's very unfair that way, and I
Yeah,
totally
true.
agree with you, Femi, as
So
regards that boundary.
you know, and there's something that I noticed from Desola. It's like she has sort of also rely her reasoning on her friends. No, she has so much relied on what her friends are saying that she has actually suspended her whole thought process.
show-
Maybe they
They
have
work
no,
now.
so
Because I want to bring up
They
the
work.
question from
okay, maybe they have proven record of
They
matchmaking.
work.
So
The
he
first
work.
advice they gave her.
It was.
That's
There's
what-
evidence. No, there's evidence. But I think she's so much relying on it that she has suspended her own thought process.
No, not necessarily.
No,
She
because-
already liked the guy.
Wait,
so
wait. No, like I said something that at times we need validation for some of our actions. We already know that this thing is dead on arrival. But we just need someone to push us away. You can't do it. It's like going for a project thing and you cannot sing, but you just need one person to tell you that, see, it's in you can sing. And
You're
you go
not
there.
getting what I'm hearing.
Oh, you're not getting what
Are we
I'm
going to
hearing.
blame the
You're not
friends?
seeing
Are
what-
we going to blame the friends?
Well,
Because I think
I
that's
think-
one or two things.
No, I think we can also blame, but I don't want to put blame
No,
on the
because
friend
I think it can
she
be one or
actually
two
had-
things. She's an
she-
adult.
Yeah, she's
It's one
who
or
ac-
two
who
things. So
went-
let's look at
Look
it
for
from
born
this
again
aspect.
friends,
Let's
though.
look at it for this angle.
No, somebody
Wait
with
now.
friends will still also tell you that the guy likes you and
They
he
need
does
to be
not
born
know
again.
what
Yeah,
So
no.
let's look at it from this
Born
angle.
again,
Because
again.
you could have
or maybe, you know, like I say, our body
Because-
is born once, but our spirit is born again.
No, now wait. Let's look at it from this angle. So two scenarios. So she goes to her friend and says, "Oh, I went out with the guy. He took me for dinner. Oh, after dinner, went to watch a movie, and he took me home. Oh my God, he's so nice. Nobody has ever done that for me." And they're like, "Oh, and then no, it happens. Oh my God, I was lost at work. I didn't know what to do, and I just called him and he was like, "Oh,
took
send
out
me the
time.
document.
And he
I'll
was
go speak
very
for you." And he sent it back.
busy.
And his friends are like, "Oh, this guy actually likes you. This guy actually likes you. That kind of thing." That's one angle.
What if?
That's one
what-
angle.
He
Wait,
said,
that's what
wait
I'm-
now. He said he
Because
has been
that's
on
one
a
angle.
social media break, but he responds to my messages.
Yes, that's one
That's one
angle.
angle.
That's one
Okay.
angle. The other angle are, and she's like, "Oh my God, I really like this guy. This guy's a good guy. He does the right things. He's just a solid Christian guy." And his friends are like, "Have you heard from God?" Yes, well, God is saying, "Oh yeah, go there. That's where you die." Like no,
no,
don't worry,
so it's
keep at
possible.
it. Maybe he would,
Yeah.
you know,
No,
but do you
maybe
think-
he would.
but do you think there's a
reciprocate.
third-
Maybe
there's a
he
third
will
angle-
reciprocate.
there's a third
Okay,
angle
there's
to
a third
this,
angle.
right?
Let's
Okay.
listen.
You go, you tell these your friends, "Oh, this guy." Same scenario. He took me out to the movies. He allowed me. He didn't even allow me pay. You know,
Yeah.
he did everything. Okay, okay. There may be something here. Next time, he did this, and you're doing that consistently. A good friend should say, "Auntie, okay, so what is going on?"
That's a third
Yes,
scenario. Wait,
yes,
that's a third
yes.
scenario. And,
Yeah.
and the friend is saying, "Are you sure you should not be careful? Take it."
Yeah,
But then you also
ask
remember,
him.
I know that this is something that Femi can say, that you do is to advise people in love, because they have they
Yeah,
cannot hear anything.
No, sure. No,
Because
I say,
even if they
don't
say
advise
think-
to people now.
think
People
about
in love.
it. Listen to it. Watch. She will still be saying, "No, yes, he actually really likes me. Oh my
But
God, they don't
so-
do it
so-
for
so that's
everybody
what
else."
you're
And
bold.
some men are wicked. Let me just tell you that. Let me just tell you
wait.
that. Let me tell you why some men are
See,
wicked.
ladies, don't listen to
Emphasis on some.
Wait, now.
Ladies,
Okay.
don't
She said
listen
men
to
say
Ken.
that.
Say one
Are
man
you
is
sure?
wicked.
Are you
That man
really
that
sure
told
that?
Pepper is wicked. Say it. If possible,
Yes,
mention his full government name.
Some
You
men.
know, now when I'm like, friend, like, are you really sure? Do you really?
Why did you
Femi.
send me?
No, the friends. No,
The friend, the
the
friend.
friends. I'm like, are
Let's
you
hear
really
well,
sure? Like, are you really sure? Then, and so the girl they didn't want to take a step back. Like maybe maybe
Let me
the
not-
next
let's
time he
stop
says
calling
let's
him.
go out,
I will
I
say
will not
no.
go. The girl, when I'm like, oh, why you not call? Or maybe I will not pick his calls, and then he sends you message money. Like,
You now start
leave
doing
me alone.
do.
Now, so
Yes, you
that-
now start doing it.
So
There's
that's
a
the
word for that
so
thing.
that's
There's
the
a name
point.
for that thing.
You wanna
That's
start doing
bread
it a whole
crumbling.
lot.
Bread crumbling or
No,
something
there's
like
actually a name
that.
for that thing.
I think it's
wanna
bread
start doing
crumbling.
it
That
more
they
than
are- they are
crumbling. Thank
bread
you very
crumbling.
much. They just give you
small. They will show
When
small.
you
They will
now
go.
come, they will
You
now
now-
go back.
yes,
They will
and-
now try.
So, but you know, I'm trying
The
to
guy
drive.
is wicked.
Wait, no. Kenny,
No,
don't.
wait, let me
No,
finish.
no.
You must allow
Why
me
do
to
I
finish.
feel like we're talking to
Please.
someone in the audience?
Like,
No,
why you saying the guy is wicked?
No, wait,
Why
let me-
is it
oh
not?
my God, now,
Desola
let
is
me-
not being reasonable.
Wait,
Why
let
is
me
the guy
finish
wicked?
now. There is
No,
the
because from
sensible
that
part of the
scenario
guy.
one,
So
scenario
I've had
two.
a friend
This
that
is
we were
fourth
close,
scenario.
right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I think I'm liking this person, and I took a step back. And do you know what the guy
So in
told
this
me?
position, you're wicked though.
No,
no,
wait
listen,
now.
no, let's hear,
The guy
let's
was
hear.
like, oh, okay, I've noticed that you have taken a step back. I think that it is because of this. I'm also feeling that way, but I don't think, okay, we now start to talk about, okay, we don't think that this is going in this direction. That's a very sensible guy. To
Yeah.
know that, I know that it's not possible.
She
We
even
talk
put her hand
every
on her
day
head
and
already.
then this lady is taking a step back. And it's obvious that you know that this is not like this lady is busy. You can sense, you will know, except if the guy is forming...
But Kenny,
clueless. Wait now, I'm not saying so. You as a guy, you are supposed to know that. Okay, I think that this lady is catching feelings, right? Let me also give her time to talk about it. Best bet. But you now start throwing yourself out more to her, like why you know and like.
but wait, don't let us add to this story.
No,
They
no,
think,
no.
wait.
No,
I'm
we
trying to
are
infer
speaking-
something
we are
now.
talking about
Because,
scenarios.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm trying to, we're coming from the place where we said we can be so dependent on people for our reasoning that we now suspend our own process thought. And I think this one has actually, she has depended so much on her friends that she can't even make decisions.
They did not
without
say that
asking
her
her-
friends were the
No,
ones that
I
told her
don't
to
think
propose
so.
now.
No, wait, let me go back. No, they said it and I'll go back to
Femi,
it.
her friends told her that the guy does not know what he wants.
One.
Yeah,
and
that is actually. I
But
feel
they
that-
told her, no, the first thing is they told her to actually strategically position herself.
I-
She did that. Yes, now they
Yes,
said
they
it now.
told
They
us.
said it now. They said
Okay.
she confided in her friends
She
who
did
told
not-
her what to do as regards strategically positioning.
That is-
Friends
Those
are-
ones are
those are
like-
friends are-
No,
they are
it's not now. That's
They
a
are
now.
copying
That's
rules.
like who told them that
Naomi.
Sola's Naomi?
Let me
That's
land.
Sola's
Let
Naomi.
me land.
Like
Wow.
position
Let me
yourself.
land. Let me
Why
land.
not defending a friend?
Let me
Do you know what
land.
Naomi told you after she finished
Let
the session?
me
She said,
land.
"Don't worry, Boaz will not sleep until he make this. Make
Let
sure
me
this thing is
land.
done
Kenny,
today."
let me
Hey,
land.
hey.
Let me
Yeah.
land. Now I was saying that maybe she has depended so much on her friends that she has suspended her own process. Now don't wait, and I'm going.
That's
Wait,
all.
Okay,
they
let
told
him
you
land,
that
let him land.
strategically position yourself. She did
Yeah,
that. It
okay.
worked. Now the next thing is,
What do you mean?
Guy
What
doesn't
do you
know
mean
what
by
he
it
wants.
worked?
he
Wait,
saw
the guy
her
doesn't know
now.
what
He
he
saw her
wants.
and they became friends.
Okay, he doesn't know
So
what he wants. That's
no
the
wait,
second point.
no. So they now told her that he does not know what he wants.
But it's
Then
true, he
wait,
doesn't know
but
what
the
he
guy
wants, though.
told you ab initio that I don't want a committed relationship.
But
It
he
is
wants
not.
to be enjoying
It is not the
emotional
Greek word.
emotional
He did not say
stability
Efata even open. He said it using English language. That
Not even Yoruba.
not Yoruba, not even
Yes,
Igbo.
not
He
even
said,
that.
I don't want the
From your
committed. But the
language.
friends told her that he does not know what he wants. That's
Yeah,
the second
because he
place
was
that
giving
she's
her green
depending.
light and saying
What
he
is
don't know what she wants.
What is green light?
Yes. Yeah,
that's the
Wait,
thing, that's what I'm
no.
saying.
This story is
It's
not
in
complete.
there.
I
You
need
would
to
not
meet
allow.
Deji
Wait, you would not
and
allow
give
me
me a
to
piece of
land.
my mind.
We
Let
can't
me
read
land.
between the lines.
So let me land now. The next thing is they said they are going to actually give themselves boundary. Then the friends now told her that is a lie. Because I will read it.
Okay.
Let me read it. The words
Okay.
of the person that wrote the story because
Okay.
I'm sure none of us know Deji except if Kenny is saying she is Desola because I can see the enthusiasm or she knows Desola as a
Abeg,
family
I
member.
can't-
They
I
said
can't
she
be
was
Desola.
convinced by her friends, however, that Deji doesn't know what he wanted. Believing boundaries have been established, Deji continued hanging out with her. What? Wait! Look at underline that statement. Believing boundaries have been established. That is, I've made my intentions known to
Exactly.
you. They now said to his greatest constellation. Like they don't even use surprise.
Out of this
Big English. That's how surprised our pastor was with that. He said she made a formal proposal to him. And what did the friend say? We told you.
so.
That
Okay,
means
wait.
She cannot
wait,
even. So
wait
have you seen
now.
where I was coming from? Where I
Yes.
said that she has suspended.
Yes, she has suspended.
Thought.
But wait, I'm still on the
So you
fact
see now,
that
can you understand what I've been
I'm
trying to
still.
say?
Why
This
did
one
the
has
friend
fun
now
together.
say? You
Like,
know,
she has what
wait
they
now.
have.
Why did the friend say that he does not know what he wants? It's because he set a boundary and he was probably not keeping to it.
No.
Or else,
now,
how would they
I
say he
was-
does not
wait,
know what?
Kenny,
So that's what I'm saying.
Kenny,
So
let's put a scenario.
The boundaries could. That's what I'm saying. Like the basis are always very honest conversations. Right?
Yeah.
Because it's based off that honest conversation you be able to set very efficient boundaries. Because you can say, I don't like you. We cannot be doing this anymore. We cannot be doing this anymore. But there are other things you are still doing. And I feel like the way they say, I think emotional benefits are always two ways. There's also
Yeah.
something that she's also benefiting
Sure,
from.
Yeah,
sure,
of
sure.
course.
So it's actually both ways.
They are
For
both
him,
benefiting, yeah.
if it is not something you have mentioned we should not do, he will not see it as a boundary.
again, there are some
How many
guys that
things do you want to
wait,
mention when
wait.
it's not contract?
Wait.
How many things do you want to mention
Wait,
that you
but
will not do?
Kenny, no, see, I still have like 2 more questions for us, but I want us to now try to infoul all our conversations to this particular question.
Okay.
Now, she proposed.
Yes.
He accepted.
Yeah.
Then went back
Kai.
privately. It's like
Hey.
he covered her shame in the open,
Ouch, yes,
and
yes,
secretly
yes.
went to tell her what
her,
that,
yeah.
A
this is.
gentleman.
Yeah.
So now, what do we think about what Deji has done?
He's very smart. Like Desola did not try.
Desola.
No, he's a
Same
gentleman.
difference.
He's a gentleman, Abi.
Yes, because how would you propose to a guy?
Now, now that would go to my next question. Should a lady propose to a guy?
No.
I will
And
not do it, Sha.
Can you rather chew jeans?
I would rather remain. Hey, let me not say it.
Can you rather follow Jesus to the cross of Calvary than propose to him?
I rather wait for the marriage of the lamb.
Eddie, wait. Do you mind a lady proposing to
You
you?
will not mind.
Wait, no, let him answer. Are you Eddie?
If you don't
Eddie,
mind.
do you mind?
No.
You can't mind.
You don't mind,
I
Abi?
will respect you more.
Okay, so
He said, I even respect you more.
Dr. Ayo, do you mind? Can you propose to
I
a
will
girl?
not. I've already answered before. Don't have to ask me 2 times. I will not.
Okay, I think for me, I would
No,
go
you
with
to ask me
Eddie.
why I would not.
Okay, it's true.
Go
Why?
ask why. It's going to cause trouble.
No, it's
No,
not
I
gonna-
want to know why.
no,
Because
that's
I want to
why.
understand because if we were trying
This
to
is
use
too
Bible,
important
if we were trying to
decision.
use Bible, we are
Eh.
Christians. See, I will still go back to Abigail. Abigail was not in
Who
the
told
law-
you that Abigail was the standard?
Who told you
Because
that
it's recorded,
who
it's
told you
not
that Abigail is not the
recommended.
Who
standard?
told you Abigail is the standard?
Who told you that Abigail is not the
Abigail is
standard?
not. Did you see how Abigail? Okay, she was wise because she had a very stupid husband. But she's not the standard.
Innocent man
Did you
has
see how
died,
she
even
ended?
collected
Did
his
you see the only
household.
time that she was mentioned in the
Yeah,
Bible? Only that situation that she did.
No, it
Okay,
was
yeah,
twice.
okay,
When David
so
came to look
Femi-
for her. too.
Yes,
You
now.
know, he said once.
No,
that I'm
as
trying
in
to-
the only situation it's part of the situation when David came to look for her. But like that was it. No, don't be an Abigail. Oh. Like how did she ever end up with
But
Nabal?
for
Maybe
me,
she even asked
for
him
me,
out.
I would say that we should not like don't like I don't even think I feel like
But
there are
why?
too
Why
many
shouldn't a
reasons.
lady?
There are
Why?
too many reasons.
Why?
I would just say that
Do you think it's going to reduce her value?
it's
or
not that
why?
it's reducing
Why? I
anybody's
just want to
value. I feel
understand.
like the choice of marriage is a very deep I don't even know.
Decision.
It's such a deep decision to actually make. It's a very weighty decision to
And the
actually
Bible says
make.
that finds a wife.
Yes, that you should allow the man actually because
Yes.
see if you cannot make something as simple that decision, so it's not simple though.
Yes,
but it's
but
a very
that's-
tough. You can't make.
You can't
I
ask
don't
me out,
trust
Abby.
you to make
Yes.
difficult decisions in marriage.
Can you
Like
see-
if you
can you
cannot,
see?
Yes.
you
Well,
cannot.
okay.
You don't know who you want to marry. The woman
Exactly.
No,
that's
he knows.
how
Okay,
do you-
okay. No, you know,
even-
we said something. Let's assume that you know, for some people to have worked out because I'm sure I've heard of stories where they said,
no. Those are
wait,
exceptions to the rule.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to
Those are
drive. So
exceptions to the
I'm
rule,
trying to
yeah.
drive somewhere
Okay.
that okay. Let's assume that this so that she proposed, he accepted and it went
Yeah.
well. So you are saying you cannot propose,
No, I can't.
but Kenny, you are saying you cannot propose because it's not the standard, Abi.
Yeah.
No,
That's what you say. You said it's not the standard.
It's-
I mentioned Abigail.
No, I
And
was
you said it's not the
responding. I was
standard.
responding.
So
No,
I'm
I
not
was
trying
like,
to
is
now
Abigail
tell.
the standard?
So I want you to now give me reason why you can't. Doctor has said
okay.
she wants the man to make that decision because it's a very, very serious
Very weighty
decision and it's weighty. And I agree. Because even the Bible says that finds a wife. No,
True.
now don't use my point. Because I want you to give me something beyond. Okay, yeah, Bible is our standard, but I just want you to tell me the reason why you think you can't propose.
Okay, so why I think I can't propose is first, I feel like honestly, I feel like it is the decision of the guy to decide that I want to choose you, right? Another there's an incident of what if when you propose, so to say, the guys like Deji, maybe he may not want to. Like
Disgrace your
yes,
Like I
and he may
wanted
not want you to feel embarrassed after that and just exactly. I mean, feel like it's not like maybe I like it's just that I just like I didn't think of you, but now there's an thought of it. That is true. Like
Okay,
it feels like maybe you're a second fiddle. Like
afterthought.
exactly. I feel like if a guy wants, if you cannot make that decision, is very weighty. Like you did not decide that you wanted to choose me. I know. I'd rather wait
so
till
now-
when you are ready.
My final question or final discussion is, how do you think people can handle rejection? Because
First cry, Sha.
as a guy,
Crying.
because like they say, we should be the one to do the asking. That means we would have even gotten so many rejections.
Have you
Femi,
got
wait,
Not,
Femi did
not,
even ask.
not, but I've
No,
gotten,
Eddie said-
yeah, I've gotten, so I've been rejected once, at least once.
Yeah,
As a soft
At
boy,
least.
at least
No, I'm
Or
sorry,
once.
at most.
One.
So English is
English is
difficult.
hard. You need
only
to back up.
once.
So I've been
It's only
rejected
one you are
once,
saying at
once,
least
once,
at
once.
most.
I've rejected once,
Sorry
and
about that.
Yeah.
no, I didn't even feel bad actually. So,
you
That
don't
means
like
you
her.
don't even like her.
Wait,
That's
wait,
the
wait.
problem.
No, no.
Thank
Why
God
should I
the
feel bad?
lady rejected you.
He said
Why
something.
should I
He
feel
said
bad?
something.
Why should I feel
Why should
bad?
you feel bad?
Because you actually liked, for you to ask somebody
Wait,
else, that means you liked the
Wait,
person
my
enough.
people, please, should we feel bad when we were rejected?
Yes,
Because I'm saying,
yes.
why should
I'm
you
also
feel
there.
bad?
Why would
I'm
you
asking
not
for
feel
your
bad?
people.
No, wait, let me.
Femi,
So you wait,
Femi,
you
Femi.
like somebody.
Feel bad
Abi,
and
I know
not.
that is in the
No, wait,
asking.
feel bad and
They are the
wait.
ones waiting to be asked. Abi.
Yeah, like
There is no
wait,
problem.
feeling
They
bad
should
and
be
not
waiting.
being happy. I think they are different things. Feeling bad
No.
is like no.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm,
okay.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
hey,
happy that I was
It's
rejected.
semantics,
So, but
semantics.
feeling
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
No,
You
because I'm like, why
you
should I
were
wait?
sad. Sad.
Sad.
You were not happy.
I was not happy.
Oh,
Yes.
happy.
sad
What's
now.
the opposite of happy?
Sad.
Thank you.
Really?
You were
It's
sad.
not being happy.
You were.
So now,
Yeah.
okay, now, so how do we handle rejection? Or wait, have you? Okay, since you said you've not asked the guy out before, have you rejected? No, have you rejected a guy before?
Plenty.
No.
Don't lie. Yo.
Okay, it's not like it was. It's not like we just. It's like mutual decision.
watching
that-
It's
He's
not,
watching you.
have you rejected a guy? Yes or no?
No, not actually. Like we just mutually decided that this thing will
You
not.
see rejection, my dear.
It's still rejection, but there was a rejecting.
No, there was a mutual rejection.
Yeah, just like.
So, have you
Yes.
rejected someone
Yes,
before?
I have.
Eddie, have you rejected? Have
Have
you
they
been rejected
rejected
before? No, wait, what if he has rejected? Okay.
Eddie,
No, I told you so, but I don't want to
No, no, no.
mention.
Have you rejected?
I don't want to mention it. I don't want to mention it. But
You want to avoid our
have you rejected
question?
someone?
I've rejected somebody.
Has somebody
Have you been
rejected you before?
rejected before? Truthfully. Before I switch to my.
If you have rejected me, just put it in the comments.
What if the person is not watching our podcast? So you want to know?
Thank you, Jesus. They rejected
But so,
the boy.
okay, now
Don't
going
worry.
now to the question,
Sorry,
how
eh?
do we handle rejection? Because there's
How do you
it's
handle
like a
rejection?
norm now. Because like we said, some people that we like might not like us back, and they reject us. And people that like you too might not like them back. So how do you think people should?
No
As
glory in
Christians,
this world.
as Christians,
They
found glory.
they found glory. Oh,
They
God
found
will call you, they will call you back. But let's leave that. So how do you think Christians, as Christians, should handle rejection?
Okay.
Hold on to Jesus.
Yeah. So
that's a very, very
first be
Christian
honest about your
answer.
feelings, right?
It's everything.
I think you should be honest, very honest about your you are hurt and you are sad about it.
So it's
Like
okay
cry.
to cry.
Yes.
Ladies,
It's okay to
what
cry.
about guys?
It's okay to cry for
Yes, now, it's okay
everybody.
to cry as long as
Like
you're
cry,
human.
talk to somebody because
So
obviously
I'll
I believe.
cry today. After 3 years, you still remember. You say,
No,
I
no.
remember when Femi cried because
No,
one
you will
lady-
not cry in front of the girl. Ah, you
No,
alright?
not you. I'm saying you, my friend. If I want to cry, I'm not crying for the but let's say you are my friend. I'm not crying. I'll say you, my friend. I'll be turn
You
to
will
that.
cry in private.
Oh.
Even me, I'm not crying in front of my female friend. I'll say it has happened, I'll go inside and cry. Are you kidding
So
me?
you cry. So when he rejected you, cried. Oh, sorry.
But if you cry,
When there was a
you
mutual
cry
reje-
longer.
I would rather cry 10 hours in private than cry 1 minute in public. So, but no, I actually am
So you,
vulnerable.
so you say they should be honest to each other.
Yes, be honest with your feelings. And I feel like for you to have even gone to meet someone, that means you must have told, if you are a very serious person, you're accountable, you're a Christian, you must have told somebody, like the person you're accountable to, that, okay, I'm going to meet this sister. So you also report back, right? Let the person know that, oh, okay, I went to
This is
meet
how
this
it went.
sister. Or this brother, okay, it does not work. Okay, I went to meet this sister and she said, no, I liked this brother and it didn't work out. Just be honest about that. Then don't let it color you go. Like you have to make sure to deal with it so that it does not color your opinion. Okay, so sorry, I just want to give like an example. Okay, this person will not watch it.
We're
I'll
sorry
not
about that.
Yes.
I feel your pain.
SMH. So there was somebody who I will just say I didn't ask, but we had this what are we conversation that was brought up by me, and then one day we were talking, and the person now said, that at that time when that conversation happened, there was actually like there were like maybe 2-3 people in his horizon. So and then when we had conversation, we were like, okay. And for a very long time, for me, it did not sit well with me because I was like, so if I had not had this conversation, it probably, anyway, we are not even together now. But I was like, this probably would not have happened, and so, and I think maybe that's what I'm saying you should not let it color, but maybe it has colored me, I don't know. But like maybe that's what I'm very big on. I'll never tell you to ask the water, but that's another discussion. I'm just saying, don't let it color your opinions don't say, I asked this girl out, she said no. And maybe the reason she gave was, you are not, how much are you earning? Don't let it make you feel less of yourself. Like you're perfect for somebody else.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I think I also want to come from the angle of the rejecter. The person rejecting somebody, so that's the rejector to me. So like, your words are very heavy. Like people remember words for, as in I can remember somebody has said to me, I don't know, I can't just remember. Do you understand? So I feel that we can be kinder. We're Christians. We can actually be very kind. You don't have to reject somebody such that the person will go back one bit.
He said, you didn't
You
join
the same God
us.
that
It's
It's like, no, you looked at me
And you
from
came
head
to
to
me.
toe. You now saw that no, it's me. Out of all the ladies in this world, that is me. That you
As
had the audacity.
I say,
Like put yourself in the shoes of the
why
other
will
person.
Musa not see at the gate?
But what is Musa doing at the gate?
Like those kind of
Musa is
things,
the gate
like-
man now. Like,
Why is Musa even at the gate? Anyway, what is
Musa
he for at the
Musa
gate?
has to be at the gate now. It's what
you see, because do you think if we're not in the same
As
church,
in-
you'll be able to walk up
as
to me?
in-
Do you think so?
as
Hey,
in,
people
see
times
levels,
2 of you
oh.
cannot even
See
come up.
levels,
Hey,
oh, like, I don't understand.
I think I need to leave
So
this
she's
church.
saying that she's unavailable to him. And
Yeah,
As in,
like,
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 that city.
like
Wait, Eddie, so what do you think?
So wait, now I'm not finished.
Oh,
So I was saying that please, the rejecter can be kinder and be nicer in their approach, in their manner of approach. I'm not saying that you should just take everything, no, but
Think
just
on
be
now,
kind,
yeah.
just be a bit nicer in your passing of your message across. Thank you.
Eddie.
So sometimes I think rejections are actually blessings because it just tells you that the package is coming.
Yes, thank you.
Do you understand? It just tells you that. So in such cases, just say what eyes have not seen.
As in,
I have seen you finish.
I've seen you.
That makes sense.
So
That
you
makes
just,
sense,
I think
Encourage
you
yourself
just
in
encourage
the
yourself in
Lord.
the Lord.
Yeah.
Because he's the only one.
Because
And if it doesn't come,
You wait.
Just
You keep
wait.
waiting.
Yeah.
Wait, but
Cover.
to ask the same question. Is it the same way we encourage ourselves in the Lord when we go for interviews, or maybe we send CVs for jobs and
And
we
they
don't
will
get
give
it?
out
Like
to us.
rejection is rejection.
That your office was
Yeah.
not very nice.
So actually,
eh?
so what I do is, for me, I just like go through scriptures and I write them down. Oh, Oluwakumi is like, so at the point I was struggling at work and someone said something to me and I was like,
Yeah.
hey, God, I beg me. So I just had to write scriptures down. So same thing. If someone says, that if we cannot work together, if they say,
Yeah.
you say, oh, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made.
Yeah, and
Oluwakumi is
believe
fearfully.
it. Don't just
yes,
say for saying
write,
sake.
yes, you
Believe
write and
it.
write it from scripture so
Yeah.
that if it's to do TPT message, just so
Yeah.
that it's same thing too, because
Yeah.
rejections from work.
And
Some
also-
workplaces that will not reject you and will not send back.
We're
this
sorry
thing.
about that. We're sorry about that. I feel your pain. So and I also think as Christians, even when we're trying to go into a relationship, we should also try to make decision ourselves. Because if you are making decision based on what people have told you, when you get rejected, you can even try
You
to
blame
throw
them.
the blame on
Yeah.
that. If you had not told me
Yeah.
to go and meet this
Yeah.
person, this
I
wouldn't have
wouldn't have,
happened.
yeah.
And that's-
Sorry, just making decision yourself does not mean you should not be accountable.
Yeah,
Please,
sure.
yes.
So
I
it's
just
like
need to
after
state
you've
that.
even gotten counsel from them, you should also try to also
your decisions,
own your
like-
decision and
Yeah.
be the owner. And like you said, when you say those words to yourself, believe them. Don't just say it because people around you are saying it. Actually believe the scriptures. You know, say that the more we say the scriptures to ourselves, the more it becomes life to us. That's why it will now grow and germinate in us. So don't just say because people are saying I'm wonderfully and fearfully made. Don't say so because some people now tell you that maybe you are even fearfully and not wonderfully made. But once you are saying it, always emphasize on the fact that you are both wonderfully and fearfully made, and believe it. And I can
And the fear is
assure
not
you,
others to fear.
yes, and I can assure you that the right person, the right sister, the right brother will come. And see, they don't pick late comer. It's rather late than never, and it's rather late than getting it right than early and getting it wrong. Because the right brother and sister would actually
the way
come.
Femi just dropping the
So-
on the
Femi,
floor.
so just one thing before we leave the whole rejection conversation, right? If you're someone that probably have been applying for jobs, and I'm actually trying to use jobs now.
Yeah, because everyone can relate
most
to
times
it.
people would just wear the coat of, oh, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Oh, this was not meant for me, and we just become numb to reality. And I'm saying this because
Sure.
there was a period in my life where I would apply for jobs on LinkedIn and you
you
get
guys-
emails.
we are sorry
We are
too.
sorry. We are sorry. There are times you just see a mail. You just,
We are
I already
sorry.
know what is coming, and you don't feel anything. I feel like that's a very, very bad place to be
Yeah,
because when the blessings actually come, you may not believe it.
true.
Do you understand? So in actually handling rejections, regardless of how many, I'm not saying just go and throw yourself out there and be saying
I'm
they
getting
no, no.
rejection.
Yeah.
Left and
Right, you
center.
should also prepare yourself for
Yeah,
the
growth.
blessing that is
Yeah.
coming, right? Because if not, something good may come and you
You'll
just be
miss
like,
it. You won't know.
Yes.
okay, let us just see where
Yeah.
this is going, and
Yeah.
you may miss it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
true.
want to say something as regards that. There's also a place for you to introspect.
Yeah.
And to actually develop yourself as regards that. Because
Sometimes
when we're
it could
talking
be the
about
problem.
jobs,
Yeah, can
that
actually
could
be the
actually
problem.
so instead of
That
the
can
other
be the
person,
problem.
There will be our prayers.
Yeah,
Not that
it
you're
could
not.
not- yes,
For example, some people they
yes.
just need a little touch up, and you be like,
Yeah.
wow, I don't even know that
As
you're
in
doing
that-
this, you're
ah,
like
just
this, you're
very
like that.
true.
Yeah, that
so
kind
you
of
just
thing.
you just have to.
Yes.
It's like looking for a job with a
Yes.
CV, and your CV
Yes.
is
It's
not
colored.
well.
It's very
You are
watery,
sending
very
picture.
watery.
And
And you are putting your home address.
Yes.
So like there's some things that you have to do when you're trying to look for a job. So before we go,
Yeah.
I also like us to just give like a parting words, like
Ah.
just throw that nugget, like just say it. It can just be like a word or a sentence. Can you just drop it as it thought? Just drop it. Why are you smiling? Yeah, he's going to watch it, but just drop it. Yeah, drop it. The spirit is one. Drop
Yeah,
it.
let me know around on podcast. So I'll see you after. Okay, but you're amazing. You're an amazing person,
Yeah.
honestly. You're an amazing person. Don't let anybody deceive you, right? You
You matter.
honestly, so the scripture says that that God, paraphrasing, no different sides of yourself the Lord wanted to show. And so that's why I created you. Like the size of God is not complete on the earth yet, and that's why He decided I wanted to make you. Don't think less of yourself. You can be better, right? But you're amazing. Oluwakum is amazing. So
I love
Yeah.
that.
Words of affirmation.
I think for me, it's a lot. We've actually discussed a lot here, and I'm just trying to figure out which
One to go with.
Yes, yeah, where to align my thoughts with. I would say that I would just say that speaking God's word actually helps.
Yeah.
Especially in times when it feels like you're being rejected all around, jobs, relationship, it's just not working. Do you understand? God's word actually helps, and I was at the point also when it felt like I was very scared of something. I didn't want to go due to past trauma, and I just had to just say God's word, and it feels like it just worked instantly. So I would say I have a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind.
Yeah.
And I just needed a sound mind at that time. And I think that you can actually, sound mind, God can give you emotions. God can take away emotions. And I believe that strongly. And, you can actually just say that. There are many scriptures in the Bible that can actually, answer our unique questions those times. Thank you.
I think everyone has touched on basically everything. But one thing I always tell myself is, at the end of the day, just be honest with yourself. Right? That's the very, very first. That's the very first thing. Have very honest conversations with yourself, and in whatever
circumstance,
situation, it could be a good situation, it could be a situationship, right? Have very honest conversations with yourself first, and having that very honest conversation with yourself, which most times when we're having conversations with ourselves, it's always a leading from the Holy Spirit. And then you have an honest conversation with God. And trust me, once you have that confidence, you can meet anybody, you can have any conversation with anybody, you can always realign and get yourself back on track.
Yeah.
And trust me, God is always there to just take us through whatever process it is. Like,
so mine would be, like we said, love is both feelings and will. So someone rejecting you does not mean they won't see a good partner. So you don't wish them evil just because they've rejected you. See, this is not Nollywood. They will see people even that might be better than you. So don't just wish them bad or that. So, and also, while also trying to get counsel, make sure that you're getting counsel from the right people. Like, also have accountability partners that even though you know that these people, you can even cry in their presence. Like you can be so hot that the only way to express yourself is just to cry or to just, and also try to express yourself. Don't try to bottle things. If someone has told you, like if someone has told you that, look at you and you're trying to talk to me and you're trying to just approach someone you're accountable and tell them this, because at times you just need people to tell you some of these things. Because at times we might have gold and we don't know we have gold, because you might be sitting on gold and you don't know you have gold. So with this, I just hope someone out there is also trying to learn. And also before we go, we also like to also tell you that PodOnpoint is from the stable of On-Point. And On-Point is a singles fellowship like for mature singles. That is, you want to learn about, you want to understand what we do, and you want to understand what singles do, and the right way to actually be in a relationship. Because when you're in a relationship, you have to talk about so many things. It's not just about you want to know. If you know, you know. Yeah, you know. So you want to know how to actually, I don't want to say select, but how to actually look out for the right partner. Not just because I'm A and she's S. I'll pursue him with A. So there are some things you actually have to look out for, and On-Point to actually deal with all those things. And not you majoring on the minor and minoring on the major. And also On-Point is also from the stable of Foursquare Gospel Church Light Arena, Tobon. And in our church, we are trying to build institutions using relationship, not just any relationship, godly relationship. And like we have also told you guys, all our stories are written by our senior pastor, PD.
Shout out.
So before we go, how are we going to go? I'm excited. I don't even know what to do.
Yes, like and
share. Like, share, and subscribe.
We have our programs every third Sunday.
Ask your questions.
If you have questions, please just drop them in the comment section.
We'll read your questions.
Our counselors, we have counselors, and they are amazing counselors. And even if you need people to talk to, you can actually
you talk to our pastor.
You can talk to our pastor. You can talk to our counselors, and I can tell you get the best of the best counsel you can get from the Bible using biblical perspectives. Thank you, and see you next time.
Bye.
PodOnpoint.
Bye.